Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2. When last we left off, we nicked a couple of counties, these two down here in southern Wales, and the county of Cumberland off of Duke Patrick the Just of Lothian. Certainly that was fun, being able to capture the Duke in the first battle of the of the war and just take the county straight away. So that worked pretty well. Our short-term goal at the moment is to claim this Welsh duchy here, the Duchy of Deobarth. I really hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, or at least not painfully, which is the Duchy of these three counties. So essentially we'll get a claim on this against Duke Edwin I of Lancaster if we pick up that duchy. So that's nice, and that'll be fun. And then also we are looking to fabricate a claim on these Welsh counties as well, starting with this one, Welsh-tacular name here, and Powers as well. So those are our short-term goals. Long-term, well, we'll have to kind of play it by ear and figure out what's going on around us. Maybe perhaps start sending some claims into Ireland over here and then picking off things here and there. That might be a good idea. Maybe we'll have something else thrown at us and have to deal with that. But for the time being, let's get the clock going. How much does this duchy cost? Around 176. So it'll be about 2 years worth of time and money. How old are we? We are 46 years of age, so we've got, oh, maybe not that much more time left, honestly. So I'm going to pause the game real quick. We have just gained the trait of ill, and what that means is, like, let's say we die, okay? We're explaining the inheritance rules. We are running presently Gavelkin succession, meaning that all of our children, one, get claimed, but that happens anyway, but that our territories, our properties, are divvied up amongst several different sons. So, for example, William will inherit the Duchy of York and the Duchy of Northumberland. That's nice. I mean, prestige-wise, that's nice. But he only gains the one county. He only gains the county of York, which, frankly, is not enough, in my opinion. And therefore, all of these other counties, Lincoln, Glamorgan, Diffid, all of those go to other sons. So, for example, Harold Williamson will gain Westmoreland, other Harold Williamson will gain Lincoln, and Robert Williamson will gain Diffid. So, that is a problem, because our income will drop dramatically, and also, we won't have as much control over these particular territories. So, what we are going to do is give... first, we're going to marry him off so he doesn't marry somebody stupid. Trying to find a... Countess of Shrewsbury. That'd be nice. You're an imbecile. That's unfortunate. Don't know if I want to take you then. But we are marrying for property and not love. And she's got a trait of diligence as well, which isn't fantastic, but it does offset her negative traits somewhat. So we'll just hope that we don't pass on imbecility to our heirs. This is not necessarily the wisest choice, but it will gain us the county of Shrewsbury, which is here. Yes. So we'll let that go through real quick. We go. So she's accepted the betrothal. And then we are going to give him the 2 Welsh counties. So give him that one, and we'll grant him that one. And so he's still heir to the county of York, and possibly we might grant him the county capital too, though that might get passed on to somebody else. But now he will have these 3 counties, and our other children, poor Robert gets nothing, Harold gains Lincoln, and Harold still gains Westmoreland. So hopefully that will take care of things. That will drop our income slightly, I believe, but it is worth it in the long term, especially if William should die. Speed things up a little. Our bishop in Lincoln has converted back to Catholicism. Hooray! If you remember, Lincoln is heretical under the Lollard faith. Durham is being converted under our court chaplain against the Fraticelli heresy. Let's switch back. Ooh, okay. William has the chance of gaining the trait of gluttony. That is just an outright bad trait. There's nothing that offsets it at all. Nothing that makes it like, well, maybe. And the opposite of that would be stewardship, which is the positive one. So, one, he might gain the positive trait, or two, he'll at least lose a negative trait. And he's gained a positive trait. He's gained the trait of stewardship. So that is brilliant. And I'm alive again! So I perhaps preemptively gave those counties away, but it only lost us 1 gold per turn, so that's not too awful. Who's William at war with? William is at war with Scotland because the Scottish king has been excommunicated. Well, that's fun. Are you the heir? No. Count Dolphin is the heir. I have a peace treaty with him, yes? Yes, I do. Okay. Sally on, men. I really like Lancaster, by the way. I was looking at this before. He's plotting against the king to install this other bishop as the king of England, which is fine, and if he rebels, I can just call up my armies and go after this county, which, by rights, if we flip on the duchies, you can see that all 3 of these should be part of the Duchy of York, but it hasn't. Let's see. I was expecting the highest tower. What should I do with this curious child? So he was way out where he shouldn't be. Okay, we want him to gain a positive trait. Now, there's a 15% chance on this that something negative could happen. So there is a chance of that, but it's not really too much of a problem, and there's a 85% chance that something good will happen. It will decrease his opinion of me by 50, but you know what? I'd rather you gain a positive trait. He's gained honest. Just a little wonderful child there. Invoke your title. Let's see. I was trying to figure out how I can get... Ooh! This is interesting. I can change my succession laws at this point. I have apparently been in charge for long enough that I can do that. And one thing I might do is give primogenitor succession. Which means my oldest child, which means William, will just inherit everything. So passing those 2 titles off was kind of a waste. But at the same time, it means that he gets everything and I don't have to worry about my lands getting chopped up and sent out, and these other 2 getting lands that, in theory, don't belong to them. So I'm actually going to do that. It seems like a good idea, so that they get... And we can do this because of the High Crown Authority, which I was... I'm kind of concerned about, because it doesn't allow us to declare war on fellow English vassals. But, all the same, this seems like a good idea at the moment, so let's hope it doesn't bite me in the butt in the future. Yes. There we go. Primogenitor. So, we've essentially disinherited all of our other children. So they get nothing now. Harold Williamson, here. We'll buy you off. We'll buy you off. We'll delay our end goal for a little bit and buy you off with some money. There you go. Like me more. And you weren't going to inherit anything anyway, so you don't dislike me. All right, so we've set ourselves back a little bit, but had to make our children like us again. So Count William of Diffid will inherit everything once he comes of age and once our king dies. I do not want William to have the trait of cynical. It does give him an intrigue bonus, but it gives him a piety drop, and it also lowers the opinion of the Catholic Church on him, I believe. Yeah, especially if the Pope is zealous, and that is the direct opposite of cynical, so we don't want that to happen. So, beat it out of him. No cynicalness for you. Cynicism? Cynicism. That would be the word I want. Oh, he's at the... Who is claiming this? Oh, Lancaster is taking a claim on Powers. Well, that sucks. Hey, okay, we've got a claim in... Perfedwlad. I apologize. But we are going to use this, even though it will set us back money-wise a little bit more. But if we can claim it before someone else does, so much the better. So, yes, I will use that claim. And I'm going to press it straight away before something bad happens. So, give me your county. And let us pull up the armies. Park them in Chester. Now he's rushing back to defend his homeland against the second English invasion, namely us. And we are marching against him. And reinforcing. There we go. No survivors left. Absolutely destroyed. Fantastic. And Robert needs a guardian. Well, young Robert. I will give you... Osric is actually fairly good across the board, and he's got some traits that I wouldn't mind getting passed on. So we'll do that one. We will do... Send him to Osric. There you go. Besieging this Welsh county. And Duke Edwin of Lancaster has usurped this county away. Enemy takes 5% losses in the siege. We can have Harold gain the trait of gregarious. That is certainly a good thing. It's a Diplo boon, as I said, versus a Diplo penalty. So, yes, absolutely want you to have that. How old are you? You're 14, so I only got 2 more years less than with your time with me here. Are we still at war with Scotland? Did he die or get deposed? What happened? What happened with this? I'm not entirely sure how all that happened, but whatever. The Scottish king has changed, and I just wasn't... Probably a little notice up here, but I never saw it. Hooray! Durham has been converted back to Catholicism. And then we are going to take him and put him in Lincoln, so that he may help out with that. Or is Lincoln Catholic again? Lincoln became Catholic again. Oh, well I guess he'll just stand there for a while then. And we will take our general and put him back there. Hello. Siege. Won that. Lost some troops in a raid. And he is perfectly willing to give me my counties back. Or my county, because I have claimed it, so... Taking the county, he is now just a nobody. He's got claims on all these, but no way to press them. And he's maimed, he's going to be dead soon, so... You, unfortunately, sir, are useless. And drop that. during William? You're 55. Do we want to give William the trait of proud or humble? Proud gives him a prestige bonus. Humility gives him a piety bonus. I would like him to have prestige, so we're going to allow him to take the trait of proud. You're not a heretic. Why are you accusing him of being a heretic? No. King William has been excommunicated by the Pope. That's nice. How much better are you than my other one? Not that much. No, I'm just gonna tell you to stuff it. Occasionally, people who have better skills for various jobs over your current leaders will ask to have their job, which is fine sometimes, but, you know, it's like, well, why would I give it to you? You're not that much better, and it'll just piss the other guy off. We won't give Harold the trait of proud as well. Yeah, go on then. Have that. You can't be entirely perfect anyway. You have a couple things that are wrong with you. How's it going, France? I am happy with my place in life. I have gained the trait of content. And I have made my friend feel better, and his opinion of me has increased. Isn't that nice? Okay. Our peasants have revolted. These occasionally will happen. Really the best thing to do is call up the levies. Let the autosave kick in. Wait for another message to pop up. And we'll just dispatch them with our troops. So move them up. William has gained the trait of shy. We would very much like to get that out of him, but there's really nothing else we can do other than pray it away, essentially. So we might just have to deal with that. But we will try to pray it away. Did it go away? No, he's still got the trait of shy. Damn. Definitely don't want him to have slothful. Slothful is the opposite of diligent. It just means you get a negative on all your stats. So we will try to give him the trait of diligent, which we did not. And he still has slothful. Fantastic. You are a useless leader. You are a useless number 2. I'm really rather sad that you have all these terrible traits. Oh, the rebels went down. That's nice. Guess we'll disband the army. And let's take our Chancellor. Do we want to go for Ireland or into Scotland? Let's see. Let's pull up these duchies and see where the duchies lie. Because we can invade here and take these two, and that'll be one duchy. Ulster is... Okay, there's the county of Ulster. That's rather large. We're not going to go for that straight away. That's rather small. We could take that. Dublin is part of Meath. We could take that as well. So there's already a duke here. There's already a duke down here. Well, we will put our Chancellor in Dublin. See if we can't start the English invasion of Ireland. Alright, we're going to flatter and soothe him so we don't have to lower taxes. Go away. Our court chaplain has died, so we must create a new one. Give it to him, because he wants to be court chaplain anyway. There you go, court chaplain. Go nuts. And build me some cultural technology here. Hey, we can create this title now. The price has gone down, so we will create this duchy. Take it. There you go. So we now have a duchy here. Brilliant. Rollins has been usurped. Oh, it's been usurped for us. That's nice. And France is trying to claim... Are we trying to claim the Vexin? Yes, we are trying to claim the Vexin, because that is a French territory, which I think is right here. Yes, there it is. So England is really working to expand its its holdings, which is marvelous, tremendous, really. Doing a good job too. Sieging Amiens, taken the Vexin already, marching against Paris. Oh, France is in upheaval. That's why we're attacking them. The king of, or the Duke of Aquitaine, has claimed, or has gone into rebellion against the tyranny of King Philip of France. Not sure what he did that was so tyrannical, but apparently this man is not happy about it. So we are winning this war. We are moving against the Vexin, taking it with a 50 war score there. French army getting crushed. Hey, money from our steward. Occasionally your steward will just send you a pile of money. So that's... What? We have lost Cumberland. Why did we lose that? I don't understand. Why did I lose that county? What happened? I guess the person died and... Well, looks like we're going to war again, lads. I will wait. I'll actually wait till we get a little bit more money and then try to take it, because that is part of our territory. And now we have probably more military strength than he does in taking it. Let's see. Harold has just bartered and haggled himself into getting some sweets. Well, that's nice. We can allow Harold to gain some stewardship. We can give him the trait of zealous or charitable, and a decent chance that he will gain greedy. Well, yeah, we'll let you have the stewardship and greedy. There you go. Oh, he's getting charitable. Ha ha! That's awesome. That is brilliant. He is actually really a good character. I'd rather have him than William, because William's a bit of a lazy son of a gun and not very good in a lot of things. Oh well. Anything else going on in the big wide world? The Muslims are giving the Spanish quite a problem. Counties just all over the place now. No, you pay for it. I'm not paying for your stupid church play. No, you pay for it. Over here we've got the Byzantine Empire appears to be gone entirely. We've got a couple duchies that I think are still Byzantine, but yeah, this whole mess is now Muslim, or is now part of the Fatimids. Apparently, I'm not sure what happened there. Turks are doing fine. Things are happening up here. God, you're so much better than my other son. I want you in charge, although you have no intrigue. So it's not exactly fantastic, but all the same. We've got this whole bit of mess. Yeah, this is just kind of crazy over here. Over here, it's like nice and... Ooh, Tuscany's doing something. What are you doing? Are you just independent? Tuscany's just independent. They've declared their independence from the Holy Romans. That's impressive. I didn't think you'd be able to get by on that, but apparently you were. Brilliant. You're the one that I want to be my next heir. You're good. Alas. There is a faction to lower crown authority in England. Do I want to join this? Which does it help? It helps considerably if I do. But I want to get Cumberland first before I start doing anything with that. Plus, if he rebels, then I can steal Leicester off of him. Which would be nice. A little bit more money, we'll rebel, or we'll go up against him when it gets up to 125. And I think because he owns it and he won't be our vassal, I might just take the county off of him. I think that might be what happens. Oh, he's already facing a rebellion. Well, hell, here, we'll just declare war now. Gimme, this is mine. And raise up the levies. Oh dear, I forgot to control click that, so now they're fighting. Get up there and help him. And then here, and we're going to try to hire some mercenaries as well. There we go, fought him off. My son wants to be the new marshal. You know what, given that I've disinherited you and that you're really nobody, yes, you can be my marshal. There you go. I'll show some nepotism. And charge into Cumberland. There we go. Merge those armies up and besiege the county. I have an unlanded son, and I gain a prestige penalty for that. Might just eat the penalty for now. I guess the king found out about the Lower the Crown Authority faction. What are you in prison for? For being in that faction, I guess? That sucks to be you, Harold. What were you imprisoned for? I wish it would tell me what they were imprisoned for. I think the king is claiming Cumberland just the way I am, but I was here first, king, so sod off. Whether or not we have massive armies. Hang on, though. Okay, so I'm gaining the war score victories there. Okay, that's fine. I am not the leader of that siege. Let's go after his county capital. He wants a settlement of his own to govern. I really wish I hadn't given away those Welsh settlements. Although that's part of Northumberland, and that will get inherited, so... You know what? Sure. But, you know, you're not the good one. You are not ready. I am not going to give that to you. And let's raise some mercenaries so that William doesn't gain that territory before we do, because if the Duke surrenders to him, he gets the territory, and I'd really rather have it for myself. So we're going to hire some mercs and send them up into the county seat. Hey, we've got a claim on Dublin. We are going to use that, I'll tell you that much. There we go. Are you... Damn! That is obnoxious. That is truly obnoxious. Now the county is... I can't claim it, because I have to go fight William for it. That is stupid and ridiculous. So you know what? We... she's... Well... Tell you what. Here. Let's do this. Going to do that. And... Let's see... We're going to attempt to assassinate this prince, but we will do that in the next part. Until then, see you soon.